played a Mead Bowers game for me.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another game review. It's today very excited checking out Toot and Otto from Think Fun. This is for ages 4 to 8 years old. It's for 2 players, unless of course you're playing just the I Spy version of the game. It'll take you, I don't know, about 3 to 5 minutes to play. And in Toot and Otto, you're going to have a little Connect 4 looking board in front of you. And one of you is going to be Toot, one of you is going to be Otto, and you are trying to spell your name with the letter O and T tiles, which will be in the middle of you, that you'll be sharing. It's a very light, simple children's game, but is it good? Let's open it up and I'll tell you what I think. Alright then, we're going to take a look at what's going to get inside of Toot and Otto. So first and foremost, we have our back of the box here, which is very well done, should have you up and running in no time at all. And there's 2 different games you can play in Toot and Otto. First, you'll have the fill and find game, and then you'll have the fun strategy game. I'll go over both games and how they work right now. So in Toot and Otto, you're going to construct this little Connect 4 looking board right here, and you're going to have a whole bunch of tiles that will have either O's or T's on them. And what's going to happen is you are going to play one of the 2 versions of the game. First, we'll do the fill and find game. Fill and find game is super simple. You just drop all the letters in there, just like that, just all willy-nilly, all random. And once all the letters are in there, you look to see how many different Toots and Ottos you can find. That's the whole game. You look together and you try and find stuff. Not much of a game. Now, the actual game, the fun strategy game as they call it, is the actual Toot and Otto game. And how it works is you're either going to be Team Otto or Team Toot, and that'll be right there in front of you. And you're going to take turns placing tiles into here. The first person to spell Toot or Otto, a la Connect 4 rules, so diagonal or sideways, upside down, all the different stuff, will be the winner of the game. There you go. That's pretty much it. That in a nutshell is how you're going to play Toot and Otto. Alrighty then, Toot and Otto from Think Fun. What are my final thoughts? Let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. First, on the con side, game's not going to be for everybody for a variety of different reasons. This is a very, very, very lightweight children's game. And if you're not in the market for a lightweight children's game, this one is not going to be for you. You also could lump this into the family weight category, but at a certain age, kids are going to get bored with this game. And in fact, they even write on the box, ages 4 to 8. So I like the fact that they came out and they said, hey, you got a 9 or 10-year-old, go get something else from us. I actually really appreciate the fact that they did that, because most companies would not do that. But yes, this is going to have a very limited age range of people who are going to enjoy it. As an adult, you'll probably be bored by it, and the kids this young, you're going to be so much better than them that you are going to have to let them win a lot of the time in order for them to win, which is something that I always hate in children's game, but sometimes it's a necessary evil. You know, I don't really have too many cons on this game. You have to know what it is. It's a ridiculously simple Connect 4 variant that's supposed to help kids try and identify words, but I say that very loosely. This is by no means a spelling game. I mean, you do have to spell Toot and Otto. So it's nice because it kind of builds the foundation of, oh, this is how you spell something by putting these letters together, but really that's me kind of stretching my teacher cap there. Moving on to the pros, I think Toot and Otto is an okay to good children's game. I think it's an okay family game. That's what I have to say about it. If you have kids that are 4 or 5 years old and they're just now starting to learn how to, mess with words, or maybe they're starting to read. My 5-year-old just started to read, or they're starting to spell different words like dad and mom. This is not a bad one to add to your collection. You can probably find it for really cheap, really simple. It's the kind of game where you can play it 2-3 times in just like 10 minutes. Easy to learn, easy to teach. Kids can play it by themselves, so it is just a pure children's game. So I'm always on the lookout for good children's game. This one, I think, is a good children's game. Kids will play it by themselves. They will have fun. You as an adult will be glad that they're playing without you, because it's not incredibly amazing. And in the end, Toot and Otto, I'll put it like this. If you're looking at this video because you were interested in getting this game for your kid, I would say, yeah. I think if your kid is ages 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 years old, they're going to enjoy the game. Pull the trigger, but you can find it for cheap. If you are not necessarily in the market for a children's game, this is probably not the best one I could recommend to you. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's even, particularly really good. I think it's okay to good. So there you go. Toot and Otto, simple strategy game. A little too light for me. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more, despite the fact they did include 2 game modes. One of the game modes is really just kind of like a crappy I Spy. But that's Toot and Otto. Simple strategy game from Think Fun, one that I will not be keeping because my 5-year-old enjoys playing games that are already above this, and I really, you know, I do have my 2-year-old, but I don't want to hold on to this game for 2 years just to play it with him, because I don't think it's that great. And I would honestly rather play Connect 4, despite the fact this is kind of like a more advanced Connect 4, I guess. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me for some reason. There you go. Toot and Otto from Think Fun. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know, who was your favorite pet that you ever had? For me personally, it was a cat named Bear. That cat was awesome. Cat used to bring me dead mice all the time and dead birds. I'd be like, dude, why don't you chill out, stop doing it? You know what? She stopped doing it. She started to bring him to the door. She used to drag him onto my bed, which was gross. I remember this one time, I was coming home late from the bar, and there was a dead bird on my bed with a girl that I was with, and I were in complete darkness. So we just start, you know, going to the bed, start making out and stuff. All of a sudden, I just hear screaming, and she put her hand on this dead bird. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Needless to say, that night did not go how I planned it to, and I ended up sitting alone and playing Halo 3. But man, Halo 3 was awesome. So, you know, win-win. But let me know in the comments below. What was your favorite pet of all time? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.